Let's speak about Workhorse, baby. What is happening, investors? It is your boy Jack. I am not a financial advisor, and today there is one primary thing we have to speak about in regards to Workhorse, and it is this: an executive order on encouraging Buy American policies for the United States Postal Service, which just came out yesterday, and why this could be huge for Workhorse. This has been an interesting month for Workhorse so far, without a doubt, okay? So we finally started to make some upwards momentum. We broke through numerous areas of resistance, and then we started to come back down a little bit slowly but surely. And just yesterday, we broke through a resistance that was at about 24.46. But in the same day, we came back up and closed above it. And a few things have happened this week in general. We found out about General Motors unveiling their new EV van. We also got footage of the Usps Horsefly drone system launching off of a UPS-owned Workhorse vehicle. And now we have this very important piece of news that could influence the USPS decision in regards to who is going to win the majority of the NGDV contract, and why Workhorse looks like the best option yet again. So my friends, right before we do get into today's video, could I please ask you to hit that juicy like button? Drop me a comment down below, let me know what you think about this news, my friends. And please, if you are indeed new around here, hit that juicy red subscribe button and join the family. We just broke 75,000 subscribers. We're on the road to getting that plaque at 100k, my friends. And if you're interested in joining my private Discord group, that's the first link in the description, baby. We have a community of over 1,300 investors. You get all of my buy and sell alerts. You find about Workhorse news like this before I get to make a video on it. We've made a lot of money in January so far. That's all I'm going to say. It's a beautiful community. I found 4 free stocks on Webull. That's the second link in the description, my friends. You have to sign up, deposit $100. You get some free money. 2 of those stocks are worth $3,700 each, baby. I mean, that's free money. But this is where I want to start things off. This executive order. So the basics of this policy, okay, is the policy of the United States to buy American and to maximize, consistent with the law, the use of goods, products, and materials produced in the United States. I want to let you guys know right now, there's 3 people left in the running for this NGDV USPS contract. Workhorse is the only all-American company left. Definitions, okay? So Buy American means all policies that require or provide a preference for the purchase or acquisition of goods, products, or materials produced in the United States. Essentially, they're encouraging the USPS to buy American-made products as opposed to products from outside of America. It makes sense. They want to keep it inside. This is one of the talking points we've had on this channel from day one, from all the way back the end of June, the start of July. Now I want you guys to look at this. When the relative importance of a price is more important than the other evaluation factors, 6% is added to the proposed price of the non-qualifying end product, and this adjusted price is used for evaluation. And an end product qualifies as manufactured in the United States if the cost of its components mined, produced, or manufactured in the United States exceeds 50% of the cost of all its components. That's 6% added, my friends. I mean, it makes so much sense to choose Workhorse. They're the only all-American made company left, and they're the only all-electric vehicle in here. I mean, look at Carson, they're Turkish. And Ford, I mean, Ford's not exactly in a great place right now. They recently just closed all of their production facilities over in Brazil. We all know that Ford isn't doing the absolute hottest right now. Everything points to Workhorse, and this here just points to them even further. Now, obviously, this was an executive order given by Donald J. Trump, so a few people may be worried that, you know, Biden will come in and change things, but I mean, this falls very heavily in line with everything that Biden stands for. We all know that Biden is quite a huge advocate of, you know, electric vehicles, clean energy in general. We also know that obviously any president of the United States is going to want to keep their money in the United States, so I don't see any reason why he would come in and change this. And this definitely does up the odds of Workhorse getting that considerable percentage of the USPS contract that we all want Workhorse to get, let's be completely honest. Now you will see that this news didn't really do much for Workhorse stock price at all. As of recording this in the pre-market hours, we're not even up 1%. You would think it would move them further. This is the kind of thing that a lot of people don't even know really is happening. Unless somebody makes a YouTube video on it, or else you're on StockTwits, or else you're in my private Discord group, you're not really going to know about this, so the more passive investor isn't going to be aware this just happened. And also, it doesn't exactly guarantee anything, so I'm not necessarily surprised it didn't move the stock price of Workhorse, but I do think it has the potential to, if more people are to realize that this just happened, because it definitely is a good thing for Workhorse. And I just want to show you guys yet again that ARK Invest is still buying. I mean, look, there's another 66,000 shares yesterday, potentially off the back of this news. But let's be honest, they've just been buying them up and up and up. Now, to be fair, they have been putting quite a bit of money into the ARK queue in general, but this still is a considerable purchase, and the fact that it's happening essentially every single day would lead you to believe that they do indeed still have quite a lot of confidence in Workhorse. But then something else happened that was quite interesting yesterday, okay? So, we broke through this area of support. But straight away, we came back up, we retested it, and we closed above it, my friends. If Workhorse establishes a very solid area of support at around 2450 or so, that's going to be incredible. Our next major area of support is 1924. If we can turn 2450 into a major area of support, that is obviously huge. The risk is going to become considerably less at that stage, my friends. Now, we do have another minor area of support at 2280, but I'm really hoping we can stay above here. And I think if they stay above here today, we have a good chance of doing that. We're obviously going to have to wait and see what happens early next week. And I mean, this pullback was warranted off the back of this huge run-up. But if you look at the technicals now, the MACD looks to want to turn bullish. The RSI is pretty neutral, potentially even a little bit oversold. It looks like it could be ready to making its next leg up again, which we would be very happy to see at current prices. And as we like to do every now and again, if we go over the Fintel and we look at institutional ownership in regards to Workhorse, because obviously there's a lot more people out there than just ARK Invest, you can yet again see that it has just been people buying. There was one sale here. Everything else has just been buying. The big money, the institutions are still confident in this company. And they are buying shares at these high prices in the 22s and the 24s. And I trust big money a lot more than I trust me or anybody else on YouTube. Regardless of whether they're a bull or a bear, the big money generally gets things right the majority of the time, my friends. Now, today is Friday and we're going into a long weekend. The stock market is closed on Monday. I've been watching the pre-market. Not a lot's really happening. It looks like a slow day in general. So even though the technicals are pointing to a potential upwards movement, I'm not expecting anything huge to happen today. Unless something happens in the next few hours when the market does open, I don't think we can really be expecting ourselves to break through this next area up here, which is right at around 26. What I do think we can expect to see is a lot of bullish momentum next week, in all honesty. More people are going to find out about this news. And the more people that find out about this news, the more people that get excited to buy. Especially when you realize that with every passing day, we are getting one day closer to that USPS contract announcement, my friends, which is ultimately what we are all waiting for. And I think at this stage, I think the last few weeks really have shown us that no matter how much good news we get, we need to find out about the USPS contract, or it's going to be incredibly difficult to form all-time highs. I mean, off the back of that 6,000 plus vehicle order, we went on a really nice run up, but I mean, we didn't even test the highs. We fell a little bit short of them and then instantly saw a quite large retracement, my friend. So I think no matter how much good news we get right now, we need that USPS contract. I really wish that wasn't the case. I mean, as somebody who's been following these for such a long time, you guys know I don't think we need that contract in the first place. But for the stock price to move upwards and test all-time highs, we really do. But guys, I don't think we can overlook the importance of this executive order. It's literally telling the USPS to go American owned. It will be cheaper for you, and we are encouraging you to do so. When you have the government literally putting out an executive order telling you to buy American, you have to assume that they're going to buy American, my friends. It's a logical choice. But guys, that was it for Workhorse Fridays. I mean, we made a video on these guys on Wednesday and Monday, so we've covered a lot of the news. This was the only really big piece. Overall, it wasn't the best week for Workhorse. We literally just consolidated. We tested our resistance and we tested our support. Ultimately, it was a very sideways week, but that's not the end of the world either. I mean, last time we went off a big period of consolidation. We went up, we went down, then we went up. Now we've gone up, we've gone down. Hopefully we can go up soon, baby. But if you did watch this video all the way till the end, you, my friend, are a true legend, and I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. Your support genuinely does mean the world to me. If you did enjoy the video, could I please ask you to hit that like button, drop me a comment down below, and please, my friend, subscribe if you're new around here. And again, if you are interested in that private Discord group, that's the first link in the description, my friends. Access to all of my buy and sell alerts, over 50 private channels, over 1,300 investors in there. It is juicy, baby. If you want those free stocks on Webull, that's the second link in the description. Anyway, guys, I hope you all have a beautiful, blessed day. I'll see you for another video soon. Peace.